The overtime. They're at it again. Fighting for a takedown. In the knee pads, they're both wearing black. In the knee pads, it's Doug Black of Fort Dodge.
Circle! Circle! Stay in! Stalemate, let's go!
They can't be cautious.
There's a single leg shot there.
It's kind of a drop single, a snatch single by Osborn, which didn't pay off. They've used half the first minute. Each period is a minute long. Now there's a good single by Osborn.
He needs to finish it up. He needs to go through it, pick it up, finish it off. Either cut off to a double, which he had so much success with at the first.
Mike Allen said that's not enough. You got to start over again, and we have very few seconds left. 15 seconds in the first period. Double leg try by Osborn. Seems to be the better of the two on the feet.
Keep going, man. Keep going.
Black falls and saves himself.
4 seconds.
4 seconds to go. Time, and we go to second period.
Really, Osborn has been making most of the moves, and then he just stopped in that last minute of his regulation match. But as far as initiating from the feet, Osborn has done a lot more than Black.
1 minute periods in overtime, and Black had the choice. He wanted to go on his feet, although he has not had success there. Osborn has, but Black wants to be on his feet. Black is the man with the knee pads on the left. For the state championship at the AAA level, the big schools at 98 pounds.
Well, Osborn's going to have to watch it here again. There's a good shot by him, or at least a shot that will save him from getting called for stalling, because he's burying his head into Black's chest there, and he needs to make his shots because he has good shots. He just needs to carry through.
We have 20 seconds left to go. An outside high single leg by Doug Black.
Well, the single leg just got over. In overtime, Shane Light has won 5-0 over Ward Buster. State champion, Shane Light. Came from behind in the regulation to tie it up. And that was on a stalling call, too. It's interesting how stalling has already come into play here. You got to get out there and go in those state championship matches.
Second period is over without a score. It is. Osborn had a takedown in the first period on a nice double leg. He started the second period with one.
Really had things going his way.
He really did. It was 4-0. And all of a sudden in the third period, he went stale and was called 3 times for stalling.
To equal 4 points. In fact, Black only scored 1 point on his own.
That was an escape at the end in the second period.
All right.
So they've been tough on top, too. So Black really has to hustle on top to hold Osborn down, because Osborn gets out, it could mean the title.
He's trying to control those hands and get out, getting hips down. You see him trying to fight the hands right there, control, and get his hips out of there. And Mike Allen's telling Black that you have to take him down to the mat. He couldn't do it.
And now it's 6-5 in favor of Osborn. Osborn of Cedar Rapids Prairie.
Come on, we gotta go.
Mike Allen making it clear. That's Osborn's reach on the outside for that high single again.
1, 2, 3.
I think this is going to be a stalemate.
Stalemate, don't hang.
How much time? 20 seconds for Black to get that point back. Maybe 2 with a takedown. Does some of this happen because they like to work off the same tie-ups?
There we go again with the stalling. What were you going to say?
Well, they like to work off the same tie-ups, and they're not varying them at all. There it is. Victory for Osborn.
The difference was Osborn was able to change his levels and drop down to that leg where Black was not.
Good job, both of them.
The state championship for Osborn from Prairie.
Dan Osborn of Cedar Rapids Prairie in overtime.
Well, you know, we were going to say about being a freshman, now he has a chance down the road to be that elusive 4-time.
Doug, Shane Light of Lisbon, who finished second the districts to Ward Buster. Remember the rematch I told you about? The champion is Shane Light. He came back and beat in overtime Ward Buster of Wapello, 5-0. And here you see the final takedown that won it for him. He came out in overtime, did a takedown. Buster, in the second period of overtime, led him up for an escape that was 3-0. But then Light came back with this takedown that you see here and won it 5-0. Dick Trotter.
All right, Dean, as we go to 98 pounds in Class 2A, we had an exciting match there. It ended in technical fall. And the young man from LaPorte City, Todd Frush, running off the mat there into the arms of his coach, won tonight on a takedown and 5 consecutive near falls to win in a technical fall over Paul Rush of Dallas Center Grimes with 46 seconds left. Now back to you, Doug.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. We're going to have eventually here the...
Fourth place, John Gilgen, Mondamon, West Harrison. Third place, Matt Sampson, Avoca of Oha. Runner-up, Ward Buster, Wapello. And the Class 1A 98-pound champion from Lisbon, Shane Light.
Boy, you ought to smile. He's a freshman, and he could make it 4 times. You never know. What do we see? He was one of 4 cousins.
Yeah,
who came from Lisbon on
Grandma,
the Lisbon team.
Grandma Light back in Lisbon just has to be about the proudest grandma. And I shouldn't say that, but she's as proud as the grandmas there is in the state. She had 4 grandsons in the state tournament this year.
Jay Gibson, Winterset.
Congratulations.
This is double A.
Fourth place, Steve Holler, Perry. Third place, Brent Durgeon, Mount Vernon. Runner-up, Paul Rush, Dallas Center Grimes. And the 2A 98-pound champion from LaPorte City, Todd Frush.
Todd Frush, he won it big on a technical fall to win the 2A championship. As we said, most of the team championships have been pretty well settled, and any last doubts in the AAA division we'll find out about when one of the Clinton people comes up or one of the Dowling people. That will probably settle it right away. Here are the AAAs.
Pound awards, Coach Jim Kimball of Cedar Rapids Prairie. 6th place, Robert Agan, Davenport West. 5th place, Walter Furler, Council Bluffs, Abraham Lincoln. 4th place, Mike Weeks, Southeast Polk Runnels. 3rd place, Dan Dickey, Waterloo Central. Runner-up, Doug Black, Fort Dodge. And the 3A 98-pound champion from Cedar Rapids Prairie, Dan Osborn.
Took him in overtime, but he got the job done.
And another freshman. So we've seen a couple now that maybe 4 years down the road.
Okay, let's go to Dean Borg.